Other breaking news tonight out of Cathedral City. Police have a home surrounded on the 69,700 block of Stafford Place. They are asking a suspect who we are told has a knife to come out of the home and to surrender. News Channel 3's Joe Galli is at the scene with the very latest. Joe.
Well, Karen, the SWAT team certainly has been active. Within the last 20 minutes or so, I heard what sounded like a grenade going off in the house, probably about, oh, there goes another one right now. Made me jump a little right there. So they're definitely very active right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and get behind the camera for you guys, try to give you a better idea of what's going on right now. Now, I'm about 150 feet or so away from that house itself. So as you can see, the big vehicles in the front there. Wow, there's another flashbang for you right there. So they're definitely very active right now trying to get into this house. As you can see the flashes and hear the pops. That large vehicle right there is a recreational vehicle parked right next door to the home. The fire department and ambulances have arrived here, and you can hear in the background on a bullhorn right now, they are asking a man named Christian to come out of the home. They do believe that he has a knife. They're asking him to come out. Now, police and family members have been using that megaphone to talk to that suspect inside, that man who we only know goes by the name Christian, to come out and throw that knife on the ground. Now, we talked to some neighbors who say they've seen a man named Christian at this home before. Those neighbors told me they believe Christian to be a Hispanic male in his mid-20s and may have some sort of mental issue. They also told me that earlier this afternoon, before police arrived, there was an ambulance at the home. So far, no official word on injuries from the police. As a matter of fact, we haven't gotten any official word from police at all with this case. They've been so busy trying to get a handle on this situation. And as you can see down the street right now, still a very busy situation for police, as they've thrown what I can count to be 3 grenades into the home just within the last 5 minutes or so. So still a very active scene right here. I don't see a whole lot of movement as far as police officers go right now, but I do see that the fire department is on standby, which is very good to know. With those flashbang grenades, sometimes they have a tendency to actually light the house on fire, so they are on standby with that, and they also do have an ambulance ready to go as well. I still hear them on that megaphone asking Christian to leave, so of course we're going to stick with this and get you all the information as it develops right here in Cathedral City. Reporting live for KESQ, I'm Joe Galli. Karen?
Joe, let's talk about where this is. You say Stafford Street. What are you close to? Are you near 111, near the freeway? Where are you?
We're closer to the freeway. If you know where Duval and Ramon is, that would be the largest major cross streets in there as it heads up into a neighborhood around here. And it's actually created quite a commotion in this neighborhood. As you can see, it's made a lot of noise, and we actually have a lot of people who have just come out and just to see what all the fuss is about. And as we mentioned before, police have actually been out here for several hours with their megaphone asking for this person to leave. And of course, with these large flashbang grenades that have been going off, it's causing quite a ruckus here in this neighborhood.
Do you know if they evacuated anyone in the neighborhood?
So far, they haven't seemed to evacuate anybody on the street. There have been people who were standing out in their yards. Actually, it looks like they're still out there right now. The police did ask us, media, to move all the way out to this area to make sure that the SWAT team had full availability to access this street. But it looks like everybody that's in the homes around here, they're still letting them stay here, and they're actually just kind of watching what's going on from their lawns.
Okay, so what we know is standoff with police and the SWAT team there in Cathedral City on Stafford Street. We know that people have been told to stay away from the scene in the area. Some streets are closed too, right, Joe?
So far, Stafford Street is the only street that's closed, and they actually haven't really fully closed it. There's no caution tape up or anything like that, and I have seen people who live on this street actually drive up and park in their driveways. So still a very fluid situation here. I'd have to imagine that's probably because they believe the suspect to be only armed with a knife. So if you're considerably far from the house, you shouldn't be in much danger.
Okay, it's in your hands. We'll get back to you a little later in this news.